Let me ask you something. Would you rather have a big, lush, jungle-like tomato plant that gives you nothing? Or a small, scrappy one that loads your basket with juicy red tomatoes? Exactly. But here's the problem. Most people get it wrong. If your tomato plants are all leaves and no fruit, this video is for you. Before we dig in, drop a comment with where you're watching from. We love hearing from tomato growers worldwide. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Mikirakacha TV. Let's grow together. Now here's the twist. It's not just one secret that makes tomatoes explode with fruit, it's a cocktail of key elements working together. So in this video, I'll share the 3 biggest tomato productivity killers and what you can do to fix them before it's too late. First, let's talk sunlight. Tomatoes are sun addicts. They crave at least 6 to 8 hours of direct light every day. Less than that? Expect fewer fruits, if any. Then there's watering. Overwatering drowns the roots. Underwatering stresses the plant. Either way, tomatoes go on strike. The trick is consistent moisture. Not too soggy, not bone dry, just right. Now the real drama, temperature. Tomatoes have a love-hate relationship with heat. Once it goes above 90 degrees Fahrenheit, your flowers start disappearing, and your fruits never show up. Why? Because tomato pollen becomes sterile in extreme heat. Plus your plants shift into survival mode, ditching fruit production to save themselves. And to make matters worse, even bees take the day off when it's too hot. And it's not just high heat. Cold nights below 50 degrees Fahrenheit, that's a tomato's version of a winter coma. Growth, flowering, fruiting, all slow down. Your tomatoes are like lazy lizards, waiting for the sun to warm them back to life. So what do? Use shade cloths during heat waves, cover plants with plastic tunnels when cold hits, and most importantly, plant at the right time of year. Now onto the real hidden villain, bad soil. Just because it looks fine doesn't mean it is. If your soil is clay heavy, roots can't breathe. If it's too sandy, it drains faster than you can say, tomato soup. Ever done a soil test? If not, you're gardening blindfolded. But even without a test, adding compost, aged manure or leaf mold will almost always boost productivity. And let's talk nutrients. Tomatoes are heavy feeders, especially when it's fruiting time. So pump in phosphorus and potassium and cut back on nitrogen. Why? Too much nitrogen equals huge leafy plants and almost zero tomatoes. Feed your soil, but feed it smart. Let's not forget container growers. If your tomatoes are potted, you are the rain and you are the soil. That means you need to feed regularly, every 7 to 14 days. You can't afford to skip it, or your tomatoes won't forgive you. Final productivity killer, poor pollination. Yes, tomatoes self-pollinate, but they need help shaking that pollen loose. Normally bees do the buzzing. But if you don't see bees around, step in. Use a toothbrush or gently flick the flowers to imitate buzzing. No pollination =, no tomatoes, period. Bonus tip, never leave soil space empty. Whether it's tomatoes, cover crops, or fast fillers like baby bok choy, keep those roots active. Soil that's always working gives you a garden that never quits. What's the biggest challenge you face with your tomatoes? Tell us in the comments. We read every single one. And if you learned something today, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Mikirakacha TV. Mikirakacha TV take-home message. If your tomato plant looks like a jungle but bears no fruit, it's time to stop admiring leaves and start focusing on results. The goal isn't a beautiful plant, it's a productive one. Now go give your tomatoes the attention they deserve and watch your harvest transform.